Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. If you are new, consider subscribing if you don't want me to make you eat watermelon peels for the rest of your life. Anyways, as this is my first proper video, I thought why not do the good old unpopular opinions video, so here you go. But there's a twist. I will be talking about a list of quote unquote unpopular opinions that are in so many videos, or I personally have read and heard so much that it is no longer considered unpopular. Some of them in this video might actually be unpopular, but I'm only talking from my experience and thoughts. Quick disclaimer. This is not a hate video, and I do not intend to bring anyone down or disrespect anyone by any means. This is only my opinion, so nothing to take personally. It's nothing that serious. If you agree or disagree, please comment your thoughts down below. I really appreciate it. I also welcome any video ideas, constructive criticism or advice regarding my wording, editing, etc., and I would love to improve. I've kept the most common opinions for the last, so make sure to watch the video till the end. Now moving on to the video. Number 1. Hellevator should been Stray Kids' debut song. I've heard this like so many times lol, but anyways, yeah, I do agree with this one. If District 9 is a bop, Hellevator is a bop and a half, period. Honestly, Hellevator gives off more of that deeper Stray Kids vibe, like I don't know how to explain. The lyrics are so beautiful and the drop chorus is so catchy, tell me otherwise. But I think it being a pre-debut song made it gain more attention from fans, but I can definitely see it being one of the best K-pop debuts if Hellevator was the song. It has the rap, vocals, choreography, visuals, emotions, and could give the audience a greater example of what they sound like. I think District 9 is a good debut song. They ate the raps though. I love the noisy chorus, but it didn't age well and is kinda forgettable. Production wise, I think District 9 is less generic than Hellevator, but Hellevator just fills you up with so many emotions like it's crazy. It definitely marked a huge spot in Stray Kids' discography. Number 2. It's okay to be a solo stan. Personally, I think solo stans are okay if you don't shit on the other members. There is a thin line between liking or stanning one person from a group, but respecting other members and throwing hate on others because they're having their time on stage, or because your fave isn't appreciated enough. All idols are talented, and they deserve to be appreciated because they work their butts off without many people acknowledging it. It's totally okay to solo stan and like a certain member's talent or skill if you're not toxic. Just because to you your fave is the best in a category doesn't make him or her objectively better or worse than someone else. It all depends on personal preference. If you're one of the toxic solo stans watching, please change because it's not cool to bring others down. Number 3. Most full albums in K-pop aren't good. By now this is pretty much a popular opinion lol, but for real I would say I have mixed feelings about this opinion. Though I agree that many full albums are filled with filler tracks and B-sides, and mini albums are musically more diverse and experimental because there are not many songs to make. I still like listening to full albums because I don't really care if they are 90% filler tracks or lack originality. If the songs are good, I'm cool with it. Though I find myself listening to more mini albums of many groups because they take less time to listen to. I only mostly listen to full albums if they are my alts. One full album I really like is Super by superm. It's a really diverse album I would definitely recommend listening to. And wayv's Awaken the World is one of the best full albums in terms of being cohesive. Wavy B-sides never disappoint. Now if you tell me I'm SM biased, I don't care because I love their artists and music production. But yeah, I also find myself enjoying tracks from minis more than full albums. Number 4. Members like tzuyu, shuhua, hyewon and vivi are visual fillers of their group. To be honest, I think it's okay to have a filler member because he or she is visually appealing. Members like them have a lot of potential to showcase their talent, otherwise the companies wouldn't even let them debut in the first place. Honestly, I really like Tsuyu's voice. It's a bit deeper and huskier of a voice. I think if they had gotten more lines in their own time in music videos, then people would stop complaining about why debuting an idol to just use him or her for marketing without actually letting them be the best of themselves on stage. There is always room for improvement and I love to see it within members like them. The group should be given more songs that suit the filler members' voices. They can do so much better than they already are, which is not their fault, because it depends on the company. My blood still boils thinking of Shuhua getting 4 fucking seconds in Hua. Companies, please note that your idols are not toys, so please stop mistreating them when you're the one who decided to debut them. Number 5. I hate storylines in K-pop. I actually have to disagree with this one, because storylines kinda go really deep, and watching theory videos of the universe of many groups and shit like Kwangaya is basically my religion. I love the idea of every video being connected somehow, and this keeps me interested in them. I feel like a group without any storyline, or like a deep concept, feels like it's like any other generic K-pop group. I don't mean groups who don't have a storyline are bad, it's just hard finding them unique or different other than musical styles. Like, I know K-pop is not supposed to be deep and all, but it's really fun to see this side of the group, which has an inner meaning to it. But the funny thing is most groups which have storylines barely know anything about it, lmao. But it's okay, as long as I have the content. The music is all that matters, storylines are just a cherry on top. Number 6. Jihyo should be a lead dancer. I think most of y'all have heard of this opinion. I mean, yes, cause I love Jihyo's dancing. Her moves are clean, and she puts in her 110% while performing. Her energy is phenomenal. Her stage presence is so good, like she can captivate anyone with her charisma. Technique-wise, Momo is way better as a dancer, and Jihyo depends a lot on energy and stage presence, which can be seen through her dance, but I think she is still a great dancer and performer, and is worthy of becoming a lead dancer. Jihyo is a goddess, fight me if you disagree. Number 7. Fourth generation of K-pop is just a dance competition and lacks individuality. Y'all have definitely heard this in like every other K-pop video. The fourth gen is heavily based on performance and very few groups have solid vocalists, except groups like Stacy, ateez, Loona, aespa and more. But you'll have to agree that the discographies of many fourth gen groups are superior. I think the problem with them, mostly boy groups, is that they actually lack individuality. I'm keeping TXT out of this list. 2020 boy group debuts weren't that mind-blowing, except in Hypens, because most of their concepts were similar to each other, or a typical boy group concept. For girl groups, I think Stacy is the best non-big three rookie. Their discography is really good. Most of the 4th gen groups are great performers and dancers, especially G-Idol and ateez. Though I think as all-rounders, the 3rd gen is better. But I can definitely see 4th gen groups blowing up when 3rd gen disbands or aren't active anymore. They are really talented, and I hope people acknowledge it without constantly complaining. In my opinion, TXT has the best discography in 4th general. Number 8. Just because your fave raises a rainbow flag doesn't mean he or she supports LGBTQ+, or is doing a huge thing. Well, it is true, because you never know how your fave idol is in real life. The only source from where you see their content is the internet. Who knows, they might be racist, homosexual, or even have done some bad things I don't wanna mention. The industry itself isn't really supportive when it comes to LGBTQ+. If they really supported it, they would have voiced it very specifically, like Sunmi did when she said she supports LGBT. But many idols just ignore. In their eyes it's just a rainbow and nothing else. So stop bragging and calling your fave the best when they did the bare minimum. These last two, I think, are the most popular among these all, so here I go. Number 9. Ice Cream by Blackpink isn't as bad as people made it. If I'm being brutally honest, this is the worst song by Blackpink, and I simply hate it. Don't get me wrong, Blackpink is my old girl group, but the song Ice Cream is just straight up disappointing. I was so excited to hear that they were doing a bright pink concept, so I think my expectations for this song was too high. That's why I ended up disliking it even more. When I first heard it, I couldn't differentiate the verses with the chorus. The beat is too underwhelming for my taste and it just doesn't click with me. Many parts in the lyrics were questionable and kinda controversial. Lisa's rap kinda saved the song for me. And it seemed more of like Selena Gomez fit Blackpink, rather than Blackpink fit Selena Gomez. The song is just not my cup of tea and that's a shame because the concept, music video and the styling was beautiful. This could have been easily one of their best songs, but the production ruined it for me. Though I appreciate their effort in changing styles, I genuinely dislike this song. YG and Teddy, we wanted an, as if it's your last 2.0, it wasn't that hard to understand. Number 10. BTS is too westernized, and their older music is way better than their recent ones. I know most of you have been waiting for this one, so I kept it for the last lol. Like I don't know why this opinion is still in some unpopular opinions video, I think every K-pop fan knows this by now. Speaking of it, their recent releases are really disappointing. I swear to God, if they release one more English shopping mall song I'm gonna smack Hitman Bang's ass. No, but for real it hurts cause I don't wanna unstand them, because I love the boys with all my heart, and they are all talented as fuck, but day by day I find distancing myself from them, because their recent songs have not been it considering their past solid discography. Butter and Permission to Dance are generic pop songs with overfilling auto-tune which I'm tired of listening to. Though I still bop to them sometimes, their songs basically became non-K-pop, and I understand that, because of their fan base being huge worldwide, especially in the West. BTS have really changed in terms of music, which is not a bad thing, but then if you compare Blood, Sweat and Tears, Idol and Mic Drop to Dynamite, Butter and Permission to Dance, you will understand the downfall I'm talking about. I really hope to see them coming back with their old styles and actually quality music. BTS old songs supremacy period. And that's it for this video folks. Thank you for watching, and I hope this was entertaining and not shitty. I couldn't include all the opinions I had, because it would make the video too long. My apologies if my editing sucks. I'll try to improve in the future. Again, these were only my opinions, and you can leave your opinions down below as well. I also appreciate any video requests, ideas, or suggestions you have. I will try my best to make them. Subscribe or I will make you eat watermelon peels for the rest of your life. Okay, bye beautiful people, stan NCT, and I will see you in my next video.